Hi friends. So today I'm going to explain you about yum command in this video. Okay. So yum is like it is open source command line package management tools for the Linux operating system, and it stand for yum stand for yellow dog update or modified. Okay. And basically this command is used for install the package, install the software, remove the package, update the package, upgrade the package, search the package, and many more. Okay. So when overall we talking about the yum, it's a yum is a package management tools. Okay. So in this video I'm going to show you how to install the package like in software, how to upgrade the package, how to remove the package, how to check the information of the package. All those things I'm going to explain you step by step into into the video. Fine, let me log into my server. Fine, this is my server. So basically I'm going to first show you how to install any new package on a server, like on Linux server. Suppose if you want to install any package, like you have particular any package like software, and you want to install on the server, Linux OS, how to install that one. I'm going to show you that one. So what you have to do, so one more highlight, we can install through the RPM command also. When you wants to install the package on the Linux operating system, you can install through the RPM command also. But I will explain you like in another video what is the difference between the yum and RPM. Okay. So in today's video I'm going to show you only the yum command, through yum command how to do all those things. And through RPM command I will explain in another video. Fine. Let me show how to install the package. So I'm going to install the package. That package name is HTTPD. Okay, through yum command. So what I have to do, yum install HTTPD. When I hit enter, like you can see it's showing this package are going to install. But when I given here you can see only yum install HTTPD. But here you can see it's going to install total 5 package, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Because this HTTPD required these dependency package also, because it is HTTPD depends on this package. So it's this once I given HTTPD, it's resolving the dependency also. So once I hit enter, I will give yes, then it will install all these 5 packages. Okay. As of now I'm giving no here. I will tell you why. I'm now not going to install. Okay, fine. I run yum install HTTPD, right? When I run yum install HTTPD, you can see it's asking here that confirmation, like you want to install or not, right? If you give Y here, it will installation process will be start. Okay. Suppose you have a one script, that and that script you going to install any package. Okay. So you don't want to their manual intervention you don't want to do. So no need to give once you run the script, no want to give the here Y. Once you run the script, automatically that package will be installed. Then how it's possible? So what you have to do, you have to give type here yum install HTTPD, same command, and you have to give one flag -y. Once you give this one, it will not ask you the confirmation. It will automatically install all 5 packages. You can see it's not asking any confirmation here. It's installation completed also. Okay, fine. Now suppose I install this package. Now suppose if you want to remove the package, then what you have to do? Do you wants to remove any software, any package on Linux operating system? How you are going to do? How you going to perform that task? What you have to do? You have to run yum remove and then package name, which package you want to remove. Fine. when I give here, you can see yum remove httpd. Now it's going to remove only one package, you can see here. But when I install, you can see it's installed total 5 packages, right? You can see this package 5 package installed. But I am giving here yum remove httpd. It's going to only remove the httpd package. Dependency package not going to remove here, you can see. So if you want to remove dependency package also, like then what you have to do? If you give here like hit enter Y, it will only install the httpd main package. It will not it will uninstall the httpd main package. It will not uninstall the dependency package. But I need to uninstall the dependency package also. Then what I have to do? Let me press no here. Let me clear the screen. Yum. I have to give a auto remove and then httpd. If you hit enter, now you can see this all 5 packages are going to uninstall. You can see removing httpd and this 4 package also, right? Plus 4 dependence package. So when I hit enter, it will remove all the 5 packages. You can see it's removed now, all 5 package. So this way, like you can remove the package, and like any software you want to remove from the Linux operating system. Fine. Now, suppose you want to, update the package. I will explain update later, okay? Because before update, I have to show you something more. So let me install again yum install httpd. Let me install again. Yes, yeah, you can see now manual. I give me manually confirmation asking, and then I give y, then install. Fine. Now let me manually install, because I will need to show you something here. Fine. Now I'm going to show you like yum list. List is I can say list is a function to search for the specific package. So if you need to search a specific package through the list function, then how you going to do? Yum list and then package name httpd. You can see install package is showing here. This is install package. You can see it's showing here. Fine. Now suppose if you want to search any package, like you don't remember, you don't know, like that package is like that remember the exact name of the package. Sometimes you don't know like exact what is the package name, exact package name. Then you can through search option you can do that one. So yum search, and like you don't know like what is the exact package, right? So package name. So you have to remember some few words. Then you have to use yum search and like httpd. You give the this is a package name. I'm just giving. In your case, you use your package name. Okay. Oh, search. Sorry. Search. Yeah, you can see. So all the where is the httpd it's httpd words, all where is the listing, all word packets are showing here, you can see. So this way you can search it. If you don't remember the exact package name, then you can search it. Fine. Now now suppose like you want to get more information about the package, like you want to check the more information about the like HTTPD package in any package, like you want to check the information of the package, then how you going to get that output? You have to use yum info. Info command will give you all the related information about the package. So yum info httpd. When I hit like yum info httpd, you can see, you can ignore this message. If you see this message, you can, because my system is not registered, that's why I'm getting this warning. Like you can ignore this message. No, this is not a like any error. Okay, you can ignore this. Yeah, you can see now install package name, httpd, architect, this version, this release, this size, this. So all the package related informations are showing here. You can see. So through the info option flag, you can check the package information. Okay, fine. Now we will talk about the like list available package. So suppose if you want to check list all the available package in your server, in your system, like what package are installed in my system, how you going to check? Like if you have a particular package, you can that one also you can check, and you want to check all the package which one installed in your server in a system, then how you going to check? That also you have to check yum list. Okay, if you hit enter, it will show you all the install package. Yeah, I will show you. You can see all the install packages is going to show you. See all the install package. Even you can run this command. Let me clear this. These are the install package. Let me clear the yum list pipe less. So page by page you will get the information. You can see, press escape key in your keyboard, you will get the page by page information. So this way you can also search. Okay, and you suppose if you have any package name, then you can that also yum list pipe grep, yum list install pipe grep and your package name. You can see it's showing here. So this is the install package. If you particular specific package name you want to search, you can use this command yum list install pipe grep package, your package name. If you want to check all the package which one installed in your server in a system, you can use yum list command. Okay, I hope you understanding. Now move to next command. Now I will show you like how to list let me move to the now what is next. Search done, install, remove, information done. Okay, provide command. Let me explain about the provide function. Okay, so basically provide, you know, the provides is a function, and yum provides function is used to find the which package is a specific file belongs to. That package are which which that file belongs to which package. Suppose if you have any file, package file you have, suppose, okay, and you want to check that files specific belongs to which package, you know, like you don't know that package, this package, this file is belongs to which package, where is it coming. So how you going to check that one? What you have that through the provide function you will check. Okay, so let me check, show you yum provides, and you have to give the here your file name. So in my case I'm going to check etc httpd conf httpd.conf. This is a file, httpd conf file, and I don't know For example, I don't know this file belongs to which package. Okay, if I hit enter, hit enter, you can see this all those informations are showing here. The like package information. See, you can see it's showing here. So this way you can find the file belongs to which package through the provide function. Okay, fine. Like suppose like you have any file name and you don't know the like how to check how to you don't know like this file belongs to which package, where is coming. Okay, so then you can use the provide option, provide function through the yum command. Okay, now suppose like you want to check how to find how many of installed package on your system, like have to upgrade, like that upgrades are available. Like suppose for example, in a simple way, if you're talking about, like for example, if you are Linux admin and you're doing the patching activity. Okay, so before your patching activity you have to check you know, like how many packages are available on my system to need to update, upgrade, or need to install new package, and how many packages need to upgrade, like update. So how you going to check that one before you going to patch the server? Okay, so what you have to do, you have to use yum check update. If you hit enter this command, you will see these all the packages are need to update. You can see updates are available on this package. And if you go to the top, you can see it's showing this package are need to be update. This package needs to be update. So through this command yum check update, if any new package needs to install, it will show here install this package. Okay, I think in my case now it's no new package available, so only it's updates available. So that's why it's showing these all the package need to update. Okay, so this way you can check like how many packages needs to be update. Okay. And now we check like we find it like how many packages we need to update, like now which package is going to update. Now how you going to update this package, how you going to patch the server, you know, how you going to upgrade the server, like update the server through the yum command, yum update, simple command, yum update. If you hit enter, you can see total 135 MB new package going to this is size. And if you, when I run the yum update, you can see it's showing one package is going to install new package, and 42 package going to upgrade. You can see here. In your case also it will show, like if like in your server like all the packages are updated, then it will show nothing to do, because you have latest package on your servers. Yeah. But in my case, you can see when I run the yum update, it's showing clearly here need to install one package and 42 package need to upgrade. So let me see which package is going to install. Maybe kernel, I'm sure. Let me check. Yes, you can see kernel, new kernel version going to update here. Okay, so let me copy this one. Okay, so you can see it's this kernel is going to package going to install, and this all 42 package going to update. Now this is a kernel version, right? It's going to install. Let me guess what kernel version is available now in my server. How to check? uname-r. If I run uname-r, you can see 3.10.0.11.60.24 and .1. So you can see as of now 24 you can see this one, and it's after update it will be 31. So that's why it's going to install this one. So this way you can check like which kernel version you have available currently and which kernel version going to update, like install new version. Okay, so in my case I'm not updating my system now because I have some dependency, that's why. Let me cancel this one. Fine, so update done. Now suppose if you find like if you need to like how to find install all available group package, you know, so how you going to check that one? Simple command, yum group list. If you hit enter, you can see available group package. These are the available group package. Okay, same way, suppose if you want to install group package, then what you have to do? I'm not going to install any group package, but I will show you the command. What is the command to install and update and remove? Okay, so same yum group install and your package name. For example, like load balance or MySQL, anything. So you have to give the package name. And for example, suppose if you need to remove the group package, then what you have to do? Yum group remove and your package name. Same way, if you need to update the package, then what you have to do? Upgrade the group package, then what you have to do? Yum group update and package name. So this way you have to install the group package, remove the group package, update the group package. Okay, in my case I'm not going to install because I told you like I have some dependency on this server, so that's why I'm not going to install. Okay, fine. Now like how you going to check like which repositories are enabled on your system? Okay, how you going to check? So through the yum command, yum repo list. If you run this command, it will show you all the enabled repository. You can see I run, and these are the enabled repository. Repo name, this is repo ID, this is repo name. So these all the repos are enabled on my system. Okay, if you want like you want to know like, what is the repo, how to create this repo, you know, so then please comment in a video section, then I will make that video and update on my channel. Okay, fine. Now these are the enabled repo. I check through the yum repo list. Suppose if you want to know like all the repos, you want to check all the even disable enable repo, then how you going to check? Simple command, yum repo list all. If you hit enter, it will show you all the repo. You can see disable, enabled, all the repos are showing here. Okay, whatever repos are available. Okay, fine. Now let me show you the yum. So you can see we install, we remove, right? So suppose for example, like you have a server and like you want to know like you're getting some issue on the server, so you want to check like in this server any package install or particular date or who install, and if someone remove the package, then how you going to check? So that is you're going to check through the yum history command. Yum, if you run the yum history, you can see it's showing all those details: who login, user, and ID, this is the ID, and date. You can see it's showing a date 19. Today I install 5 packages. You can see it's showing install 5 package here, right? HTTPD I install 4 dependency, one is main package. So that's why it's showing 5. Even I remove the package, right? 5 packages. So you can see erase. It's showing here 5 package we erase. So this way you can identify like when like package are installed or not, who install, when install, all those information you will get through the yum history command. Okay, fine. Now sometimes you will get the alert also, like like alert sometimes, like your where utilization is high, sometimes you will get the alert. So sometimes what happening when you running the yum command, continuously running the yum command, and you not clearing your cache, yum cache, then you will get that utilization alert. So what you have to do, what I am suggesting you, so before you going to update your system, okay, install any package on your system or remove any package on your system, you need to do clean your yum cache. So what you have to do, you have to run yum clean all. So it will remove the yum cache file. It will clean the yum cache file, I can say. This command will not harm. So you can, this basically we are going to clean the cache. That's it. Okay. So I hope you like this video. So please subscribe my channel if you like this video, and comment like if you need any modification, any update from my end, please comment as well as, and please like this video. So thanks for your watching. Thank you. Have a good day.